Let's get straight to it, man. You saw the title. Please, 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 for the love of God, take care of your health, man. Ever since I was 7 years old, I was, I guess you could say, diagnosed with thyroids, which at the time just meant that I gained excessive weight for literally no reason. I was 7 years old and I was overweight. And we got it checked out, and I started taking pills every morning before I start eating. And to this day, I still have thyroids. I guess you could say they got worse or I have stronger pills. I don't know how to word it correctly, but recently I've, I'm going to the doctor to see if it's genetic or not. And you see me wearing glasses. You could consider that a health problem. Ever since I was young, my parents always had a. There's always an issue. They're divorced now, but ever since I was young, they used to scream at each other a lot. Primarily my dad, and they decided to buy me an iPad at a very young age to just kind of ignore them and not be focused on the screaming and abuse that was going on for my father. And you could say that's partly why I wear glasses. Obviously, having an iPad at like 10 years old or 11, really young age, isn't a good idea for any child. And it's still my fault to this day that I'm on my phone excessively. But you could say partly it is that it stems from the arguing. But the point is that I'm trying to say is that I have several health problems. If I don't take pills for the next month or something, I'm gonna become overweight, man. My glasses prescription is bad. It's like -5 point something, and then my other eye is -6, I think. Like, that's bad. My mom's prescription is like -2 to 3, and she's had glasses at a significantly older age. She got it after birth, like giving me birth, which happens sometimes. And the main reason I'm making this video is because, yeah, I just told you guys about my health problems, but it doesn't change anything. I remember 2 days ago, I was eating, and no homo, I was eating a sausage, and basically, down here, I have these like wires on like 4 of my teeth or something, and I basically got them installed into my teeth after finishing with braces, and they're just supposed to be there so my teeth don't like move or something. They basically keep it straight. They ensure it being straight, and it's kind of like a permanent thing. You can obviously take them off and reapply them or just remove them, but essentially I was eating the sausage and I felt like it slightly move, and ever since then until tomorrow, I mean until today, there's a little sharp part that just kept on stinging my tongue. And I told my mom about it and everything, and she was really worried. She usually thinks of the worst possible scenario. Like, she thought that we're gonna have to take them off and reapply them, and she's gonna have to pay a lot of money because it could be expensive. We didn't know, but like, we were thinking maybe in the thousands range. And she also thought about, oh, maybe you can reapply them, and now my teeth are gonna get worse because soon my wisdom teeth are gonna come out, and they're gonna push them in, and my teeth are gonna look ugly or something, right? But it was mainly yesterday. I didn't tell her 2 days ago. I told her yesterday, and she usually makes me stress as well about a situation like this, primarily because I just feel so sorry for her. Like, I am 19 years old and I have so many health problems. I feel like 2 months ago I was at the doctor like 3 times. Like, that doesn't happen usually. I barely go once a month, and don't get me wrong, it's normal. Every human being has health problems, and especially as we get older, we're gonna have even more health problems. That's usually how you die, unless you die tragically by getting hit by a car or drowning or something. But I just feel sorry for her because I'm so young. Like, I shouldn't be having all these problems. And I'm still in university. I have a part-time job, but it doesn't pay that well. I don't have a full-time job, so living with a single mother is not the easiest. her pay isn't that good considering how long she's worked there. They're underpaying her. It's just the truth, and I always feel so guilty. Like, I don't want to say it. Like, obviously, it is my fault, but obviously, I know like some people are gonna say it's not your fault. That's just. Wait, do you guys like my shirt? Anyway, like I know some people are gonna say, but it just is the way it is, and I mean I get that, but I could be doing more for myself. I could be taking significantly better care of my teeth. Whenever I go to get my cleaning done every like 6 months or so, they always say, start what do you call it? Start flossing more. I used to not floss quite a bit, and that causes cavity sometimes. I have the occasional cavity once in a while, and that's money. If I just took better care of my teeth, that wouldn't happen. I've been really inconsistent with working out. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm a pretty active person. I mean, what we recently started to do, me and my mom, is I'm taking her out for a walk every single day for at least like 30 minutes, just because she is getting much older and she has a lot of health problems, which also kind of applies to the situation where we're doing the walks so it can help her because she's been gaining some weight. And I know she feels insecure about it, especially because other people at her work mention it, and they're kind of bullies, if we're being honest. But that could be a completely different video. It's a lot to talk about. I don't want to talk about it. It's not my business anyway. But you get the point. And obviously, I know that she's insecure about it. So if I can at least help her maintain the weight that she's at currently, that's better than nothing, right? She's not in the best shape technically to work out. Also, working out could cause further problems because when you work out and you have a good workout, your arm might hurt, or if you do leg day, your legs might be cooked. But she can't risk that, especially at work where she's doing physical stuff. Like, I don't want to I don't want to expose her, but like her job, like her role shouldn't be as physical as it is. Like, they basically boss her around, and it's just sad. But that's what I mean. Like, she has a lot of health problems. She has back pain now. She has other things I don't want to talk about. It's kind of personal, and her legs hurt quite a bit. But that's kind of, to some extent, that's understandable. She is in her 40s, right? Maybe she shouldn't have as much problems as she does, which does come also from anxiety and stuff like that. But me, I'm 19. I shouldn't be having to worry about stuff that I can just fix myself. And that's why I'm making this video. Just please take better care of yourself. Please work out. Please, like, just start working out. Do like 50 push-ups a day. I think that's doable. And if you can't do a push-up, do 10 push-ups. If you can't do 10 proper push-ups, do those like push-ups that you have your knees bent, or whatever they're called, where you're like this, but instead of your legs like being like this, you just bend them. Just do something. Go outside for a walk every single day. There's no excuses. You're telling me you don't have 10 minutes, 30 minutes every day to go for a walk? If you can spend more than 30 minutes on your phone, you sure have that same amount of time to go outside. Please just take better care of yourself. And I have to hold myself accountable too, because I've been working out on and off for the past, we could say like a year, and I have no progress to show. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm in normal shape, but it doesn't really, like, if someone looked at me, I do remember I got some comments that I lost weight, which back then I was probably a little bigger, but I don't have like the ideal body that I want to get. Like, I've been working out on and off for a year, which when I mean on and off, it's like I work out for a whole week consistently, and then I stop working out, and then I come back to it a month later. Like, the last time I worked out was probably like 2 months ago, and my excuse was, oh, I was on vacation. I don't have anywhere to work out. I can't afford a gym. Like, like, I'm not from here, right? But it's just an excuse. I could have worked out at home. I tried that, and I stopped after a day or two. I just got bored. But I have to hold myself accountable. I have to now really start working out every single day. Maybe not every single day, but at least like 5 to 6 times a week. And it's not necessarily about the progress. I mean, don't get me wrong. I would love to have abs and just a better physique. that I can look at myself and that other people can look at, right? But it's most important to just be in better health. And I know for some of you guys, it might not be easy. Like I said, me and my mother, we live together. We're like living okay. We're doing good, but I know she tries her best for me to eat healthy. I have plenty of fruits and vegetables every single day, but I also eat a lot of processed foods. The fries that you buy at the grocery stores tend to not be healthy, especially the ones that are cheaper than the more expensive ones, the organic ones, right? A lot of the stuff you buy at grocery stores are not really healthy, especially here in North America. I think everyone knows that. But I'm just making this video because, as I said, I forget if I mentioned it, but I did go today in the morning to see if there was a problem or if they could fix it or something. Thank God, it just took like 5 minutes. It was really minor. They fixed it. They tightened it. They pressed on it. Like I can feel the wires much more now, which is good. They told me that I should get this like water thing to clean to like water floss, so it's just easier and it kind of like prevents this from happening again. And I guess like don't eat so rough, maybe. I don't know, he said something along those lines. And I think that's really it. I just wanted to make this video because yesterday I wasn't feeling the best. I was really guilty, and I want to just spread this. I really just, please do something for your health, especially if you're young. I mean, obviously sometimes it's genetic, and it's not like my family has the best family history. My mother's side has, a lot of heart related problems, a lot of smoking. My father's similar to that. So I'm assuming my thyroid is probably genetics, but I could have done much more throughout these years to take better care of myself. I'm not saying that working out every single day would have made me the healthiest person alive, but it sure would have made everything a little bit easier at least. And look, my skin is pretty bad. I could be doing way more about that, but I'm not. Is it laziness? It sure is. That's why you just have to take better care of yourself. I know sometimes I feel the same way. Sometimes I don't want to brush my teeth in the morning. I just want to be on my phone. I just want to be scrolling. I feel it's too much work. Please just do it. Learn it from me. If you actually manage to watch this video of its entirety, take it off me. I'm 19 years old, and I know it's going to get worse and worse, especially specific problems. But I know that if I start really taking everything seriously and I really brush my teeth for about 5 minutes, 2 times a day, that will help. Right now, you brush your teeth for like a minute or two and then you're done. You sometimes don't even floss because you're just too distracted by your phones. Like, there's just so much like problems that we all face, and it's unfortunate that it is this way. But if you can just prevent yourself from having these unenjoyable sufferings at a young age, or even in your 20s, 30s, then do what you can. There's always something you can do, even if it's minor. And I think that's about it. I think there's something I wanted to mention, but I kind of forgot about it. So I'll just end it off here. And thank you for watching this video. I've noticed that 2 of my videos have gained some traction. They've gotten both about like, one has like 1,300 impressions and it got like 10 views. So people are watching my videos now, even if it's for a minute or 30 seconds. And then my newest video, the one before this one, has like 15 views as of right now, and it got like about 900 impressions. So I'm very grateful for that. I got 2 subscribers now, so let's just keep it pushing. Peace.